Today we celebrate the achievement of all of our volunteers. In the last year, our volunteers and staff have responded to more than 150 local disasters, provided assistance to hundreds of service members, and provided life-saving training skills to thousands of Long Islanders. We also are going to offer special thanks to our award winners here today.
Now it's my pleasure to present this morning's first award. The Good Neighbor Award recognizes special contributions to the American Red Cross on Long Island made by individuals, community groups, and organizations. Today we're going to be honoring two exceptional organizations with this award. I'm going to ask Michelle Samito of the United Cerebral Palsy of Suffolk to come join me. American Red Cross Long Island is proud to honor United Cerebral Palsy of Suffolk for its outstanding commitment and devotion to helping make Long Island a safer place to live, work, and play. The American Red Cross Support Services Club at UCP Suffolk is the only one of its kind in the country. It's made up of members, like Michelle, of the UCP Suffolk program, who saw a need in their community for disaster preparedness and community outreach, as well as a way to give back to those affected by disasters.
Good morning. My name is Michelle Samito. I am honored to be a Red Cross volunteer. I like to help educate the Red Cross volunteers on how to accommodate disabled people. Thank you for the opportunity you have opened up to us at UCP.
So the second Good Neighbor Award that we're going to do today is for Coca-Cola. And everybody knows what Coke is, everybody drinks the good stuff. It is a phenomenal organization and a huge supporter here on Long Island. Put this into perspective. In Hauppauge there is a Coca-Cola warehouse. In this warehouse, along with all the other stuff that is sitting in this warehouse, are 20,000 cases of water that have a big banner on it that says reserved for the Red Cross. 20,000 cases, that's 500,000 bottles of water. And they rotate this, so if it's not used for 6 or 12 months, they put fresh water in its place. That's the type of partnership and dedication that we have from the folks at Coca-Cola. Not just there saying, okay, we've got some free product that we can give you. They are partners in the sense that they participate with us, they guide us, and they really do serve as terrific neighbors. I want to remind you, there's an old-timers expression, those of you who remember the slogan going back many, many years, things go better with Coke. It couldn't be more true between the relationship with the Red Cross and Coca-Cola. So let's just give Coke, I will accept the award right now. When Frank comes in, he won't know what hit him, but we'll shout out his name and we'll give him a big round of applause when he arrives.
The Support Services Award honors an exceptional volunteer or group of volunteers who have served at least a year in an area such as accounting, administrative support, financial development, facility management, community outreach, SAF, IT, public affairs, or volunteer resources. Will Donna O'Haran join me, please? Donna, an LMSW social worker at Mercy Haven, quickly became an important part of the team after joining the Red Cross almost 2 years ago. Donna always has a smile to share with others, as you can see.
Sorry.
When the position of mass care lead became available, Donna quickly accepted. She was learning its ins and outs when we were put to the test by Hurricane Irene. Donna stayed on the job throughout and the shelter activities to ensure the shelter had, I switched too much, had everything they needed. Additionally, Donna is an active DAP member and a certified ERV driver. Congratulations on a job well done. Okay, now it's my pleasure to ask Susan Young to join me. Susan plays a vital administrative support role in the Emergency Services Department. During Hurricane Irene, she came into the office for 7 days in a row to run staff services in the EOC. She worked long, hard days to help ensure that each shelter and group activity had the personnel needed. She made and received calls, filled out paperwork, helped find hotel rooms, and more. This dedicated volunteer has demonstrated a significant and strong commitment to the Red Cross and is well deserving of this award. Congratulations.
I have the pleasure this morning to present the Florence Cohen Memorial Youth Award that recognizes youth with outstanding American Red Cross volunteer accomplishments. So David, if you can come join me. David is a Jericho High School junior, and he's certainly one of our greatest youth volunteers. David has been in the Red Cross for 2 years. He has been a dedicated member and also leader of the Red Cross Year Zero Club. Now the Year Zero Club, it is a club made of youth who have no Red Cross club at their school, but they actually meet at our chapter and they want to give and support our everyday activities. It is a pleasure that the American Red Cross of Long Island is proud to present David with his award.
The American Red Cross are filled with volunteers who exemplify the human spirit with your compassion and your commitment. However, some stand out among their peers through their ability to lead, often during trying times. Our Clara Barton Volunteer Leadership Award, named for our founder Clara Barton, recognizes distinguished and meritorious volunteer service given by an individual in a number of leadership positions. I am really happy to be here to be able to present 2 Clara Barton Awards. So the first one is for William Burns. Will you join me, please? During Hurricane Irene, Bill Burns took 2 weeks off from his work as a communications expert at Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory to volunteer with the Red Cross. Before, during, and after the storm, he helped set up PCs and phones in the DRO, that is the Disaster Relief Operation. Despite being faced with extraordinary obstacles, including major power outages and hard-to-reach shelter volunteers, Bill made certain all needs were met. Following the closing of the shelters on Long Island, Bill served in Westchester to help with Irene damage in that area. After Irene passed, Bill realized that more ham operators were needed in Long Island's Aries groups to support Red Cross shelters during an emergency. His focus is on creating strong connections between our shelter managers and communication teams. The Red Cross on Long Island, and I would say the Red Cross nationally, is very lucky to have such a dedicated and caring volunteer. Bill, congratulations.
Camp training is still going on. If there's anybody interested, let me know. Thank you.
And our second award winner is Bruce Gould. Bruce, would you come up, please? Bruce is a real estate attorney, and Bruce joined the Red Cross as a spontaneous volunteer on September 11, 2001, and he worked in Mass Care at Ground Zero. Today, Bruce wears many, many hats: shelter committee co-chair and Mass Care sheltering lead, solar team member, DAC coordinator, and DAC co-captain. His latest long-term disaster response was Hurricane Irene, where he worked 14 days, performing client casework in the field and processing all sheltering documents. Bruce's dedication runs in the family. He has brought his daughter Sherilyn into the fold as a DAP member. Thank you, Sherilyn. Thank you. I want to stop for a second and say thank you to all of your families. Remember to do that when you get home today if they're not with you. The Red Cross does what it does because of you all, and your family share you with us, so thank you for that. And now I'll go back on my script. Congratulations, Bruce, and thank you so much.
I'm proud to present the Mr. and Mrs. Henry Davison Memorial Award. This is our chapter's most prestigious award, presented to the volunteer who most emulates commitment, motivation, and all-around performance in Red Cross activities. It is given in memory of Mr. Henry P. Davison and an achievement as the founder of the League of Red Cross Societies in 1919, and in recognition of his wife, Kate Davison, the first chair of the Nassau County chapter. Would Bruce Veslowski please join me at the podium? Not only is Bruce always ready, willing, and able to help out whenever there's need, he's also incredibly persistent. As Katrina approached the Gulf Coast in 2005, Bruce, a retired UPS driver with an interest in weather, had been following the storm's progress. He decided he wanted to join the Red Cross as a volunteer to help those who were about to be impacted. Bruce called the Red Cross and was told there wasn't enough time to get him trained and into the field. He called the second time, got the same answer. He called the third time and finally got the answer he wanted. Come on in. 3 days later, 2 days after Katrina made landfall, Bruce was dispatched to Biloxi, Mississippi, and then Louisiana. In the years since that 6-week deployment, Bruce has responded to 16 natural disasters and spent more than 6 months in the field. That's to be applauded. Hurricanes, wildfires, tornadoes, floods, ice storms, you name it, Bruce has been there providing Red Cross clients with comfort and assistance. When he's not helping out across the country, Bruce averages 10 to 15 hours a week here on Long Island, doing everything and anything. As a DAT captain, he has been to literally hundreds of local fires. He is also a disaster instructor. He cleans and maintains the Red Cross vehicles, sets up for mass care, and even clears the parking lot after snowstorms. Bruce is always one of the first volunteers ready to help whenever there's trouble. In fact, his wife Bridget has a go bag waiting at the door for him. Bruce is dedicated, flexible, and always available. He stands ready to serve, truly embodying the Red Cross movement. It is my great honor to present the Davison Award for 2011 to Bruce Wisłowski.
Thank you very much for the award. I'm not much of a talker, but I like to say that in 2005, well, the Red Cross bug bit me, and I've been out on many DRs, and as everybody knows, it's not a, you don't go out there on a good time, it's always a bad time. You know, it's hot, humid, you're working 16, 18 hours a day, but it's rewarding. It's, as our CEO said, you know, you bring your heart with you, and all you need is a thank you. And I tell people, you know, if you had to pay me for this job, I'd quit. I mean, you can't pay, you know, when you get a thank you from somebody, it's the greatest thing that you ever said. And, you know, I had great leadership. People like Frank Casano, Sal Montoro, Larry Plavin, Don Regina. I mean, they showed me the way. I'd just like to thank them, and I'd like to thank you for the reward.
Thank you all. We look forward to a healthy and happy holiday season and a safe new year. See you next year. Thank you, everybody.